let's talk about George.
Okay.
We have a new member of the team joining the YouTube team. His name is George. George is the son who never appears on YouTube because he is too old, too sensible, quite frankly, too cool for school, and doesn't want to be seen or ridiculed by his friends for having been on YouTube. However, he is now about to turn 23. So he's about to turn 23, and he is unfit, not overweight, but he's kind of skinny fat. He's just do you know what he is? He's your typical 23-year-old. Okay. In fact, this is interesting because when I met Jen was 25, and as a 40-year-old, I was a bit worried that I was, competing against 20-something males and would therefore lose out. And then having met Jen and bumped into a couple of 20-something males, realised they are all just an absolute sack of shit, and I had nothing to worry about whatsoever. I was like some.
Do you not say Greek god?
No, do you know what I was thinking of? I was like some powerful stag that had come down out of the hills, emerging from the mist, and all these little Bambi-esque reindeer, whatever they are, were like, "What the heck is this majestic beast? We can't even start to compete."
I'm glad that's how you saw it.
That's what I thought. So anyway, yeah. So George is like all 20-something males, a bit useless. And what we don't want is his current lady friend realizing that and hooking up with a 40-something stag. So what we're going to do is we're going to get George in shape. And also be quite relatable, hopefully, because again, people moaning, "Oh, you're not relatable. We can't ever stand on a podium." So, which of course you could, but whatever. George is relatable, okay? And also he's young. I've now got old man, medium-aged woman, young boy. I am covering all aspects of YouTube. What's left? I need a 5-year-old to open toys, and then I've got YouTube wrapped up. I might need to learn how to play video games
I was going to say that's a big one.
and sing. That seems to be a thing. I keep getting those annoying girls in a car park popping up on my shorts feed.
Doing crazy.
Yeah, what is it with girls singing crazy on shorts? Whenever I talk about annoying things popping up on my shorts or my Instagram reels or whatever, I am slightly worried that because I see it all the time. So I'm thinking, what is it? Every time I jump on that, I'm seeing girls singing in an underground car park. But I'm acutely aware that may be because I'm seeing that and I'm clicking on it and interacting with it and shouting at it, and therefore it's sending me more. And so I'm the only one seeing it. So anybody listening is thinking, well, we're not seeing what is he talking about? So I'm always kind of double checking myself. If I start saying, is anybody else seeing this annoying succession of 5, 10 supermodels appearing on their Instagram constantly, and everyone else is thinking, we aren't seeing that. What are you causing to, Anyway, where were we? George is getting in shape. So we are taking George. We're going to give him a couple of VO2 max tests, some strength tests. We're going to basically assess where he's at. We're going to get him to do some photographs, kind of give you a sort of an indication of where he's at. He looks like the Milky Bar Kid crossed with the Milky Bar Kid's less fit and able brother. Are you done smashing your microphone about?
He's not very well defined.
He's not very well defined. He's not very well. No. So we're gonna sort him out. And importantly, we are going to sort him out through the medium of functional fitness, because I believe. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to turn him into Ryan Gosling. George will become Ken. Kentastic. Because I don't think the current obsession with teenage boys going to the gym and just working out and trying to get big and be Mr. Olympia has any common sense behind it whatsoever. It's not functional. It's not useful fitness at all. So instead, we're gonna get George to lift some weights for sure, but really, we're going to try and turn him into an athlete, which is what I regard myself as, and you, and anyone listening that is able to run and jump and lift and cycle and swim, and that's an athlete. Someone that just stands in a squat rack and does bicep curls nonstop and glugs down protein powder is not an athlete necessarily. Certainly not the useless lumps I see on the internet. So we're going to turn George into an athlete. We might even get him doing a high rocks. We're going to appeal to the younger market, and all will be well. Very, very exciting times. I transformed my son, and here's what happened.
I like it.
Yeah, should be fun.
If he sticks to it, otherwise.
If he sticks to it. Well, I'm throwing some money at it. I mean, I'm paying for his gym membership. I'm paying for his protein and stuff. So it's been funded by
Dad.
me. So he better stick to it. And people better watch the videos because I've got to pay for all that stuff somehow.